Hello everyone. I'm just today going to give you a few tips, my favourite tips, what I think are the most important tips for walking the Camino de Santiago. I've walked it a couple of times, and the things I'm going to tell you might seem glaringly obvious, but I think each one of them requires a little bit of thought, and they're really important to get them right. Okay, here goes. Thanks. This kind of goes without saying, I would hope, but if you're walking up to 1,200 kilometres across the top of Spain, you're going to hit bad weather at some point. Depending on when you're walking, you could get deep snow that you can see in these pictures. Waterproofs are essential, but keep them tight, keep them small, keep them packable. My next tip is walking poles. I mean, these are essential equipment. They reduce stress on your knees, your ankles, your hips, and they improve your balance. And I don't care what anyone says, these should be in your bag without a doubt. You'll never see somebody who's done this many times who's without them. This is all very personal. I've walked in training shoes every time I've walked the Camino. You definitely don't need these big hiking boots in my experience. There's me, I think these are Brooks, and they're perfectly adequate for what's required to get you to the finish line. I would say once you have chosen your footwear, I would pack lots of Compeed and lots of Vaseline for emergencies. And every morning I used to get up and put Vaseline on my feet before I started walking. And if I felt a burn, any kind of burn, I would stop, socks and shoes off, and I'd put more Vaseline on my feet where the burn was. It'll stop you a lot. It'll prevent a lot of pain. Okay, my next tip is to do with your baggage. I've seen guys carrying 60-litre backpacks, big backpacks with boots tied onto the back and rucksack and sleeping bags tied on. You don't need any of that. You need to try and keep your kilos down to about a maximum of 9 kilograms. Any more than that, you're carrying far too much. Remember, you can buy stuff on the Camino. If you're only carrying a couple of t-shirts and they get a bit tired, you can buy a t-shirt, you can buy a pair of shorts, you can buy some toiletries. The place is, you're not going into the wilderness, you're walking across a country. Also, I would recommend, again, depending on what time you're walking this, normally a sleep sheet is adequate. Most of the albergues have blankets and what have you if you get a bit cold at night, but really important, 30-litre bag should do the trick, and try and keep everything down to, I'd say, less than 9 kilos for everything. Okay, that will say, again, it will make your life a lot more enjoyable once you're a few hundred kilometres in. My final bit of advice is would be, just don't worry about what the future holds when you're out there. You're always going to be able to find a roof over your head. You're always going to be able to find people who are more than willing to help you if you get into trouble, and you're always going to be able to find food to eat. Just go out there and enjoy the culture, enjoy the Spanish hospitality, enjoy all the people you meet. It's a fantastic experience. I hope this helps. And I hope you enjoy your Camino. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.